Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Republic of Uncommon Sense. Today, we're diving into something that touches every Ghanaian, every family, every street corner. And with me, as always, is the fount of wisdom herself, Auntie Amma. Auntie Amma, welcome. Please sit comfortably. And to everyone watching, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Jimmy. It's always good to be here. And you know, uncommon sense is exactly what we need more of these days, especially when it comes to talking about our beloved Ghana.
Absolutely. Now, Auntie Amma, imagine this with me for a moment. Once upon a time in a village called Sikakrom, the elders gathered to celebrate the birthday of the village's oldest child. The drums were loud, the cloth was bright, and the speeches were long. Very, very long. You know the kind, right?
Oh, I know them all too well, Jimmy. The kind where you start wondering if your own birthday party will ever happen, or if you'll just be stuck listening to stories about how things were back in the day until the moon comes out.
Exactly. Then a small boy, bless his heart, raised his hand and asked a dangerous question. If the child is 69, why does he still live in his father's room? The elders coughed, the drummer stopped, and someone quickly increased the volume of the sound system.
Ladies and gentlemen,
welcome to Ghana at 69. A nation old enough to collect pension, but still young enough to blame its problems on yesterday.
that boy has a point, Jimmy. A very dangerous point. 69 years. That's almost 7 decades. You'd think by now we'd have our own house, painted, decorated, and certainly not still waiting for our father to wake up so we can ask for chop money.
It's a powerful image, isn't it? Because at 69, Ghana truly deserves a birthday cake. A big one. Not the small supermarket cake with Happy Independence written in shaky icing. No, a proper Ghanaian cake. One baked with hope, resilience, cocoa, gold, oil, and the mysterious ingredient called potential. You know, the kind of cake that takes 3 strong men to carry.
Ah, yes, the potential ingredient. We have so much of it, don't we? It's like we've cornered the market on potential. But you know, Jimmy, the problem with this grand cake is that while it's very big, the slices are sometimes very, very small. Some citizens receive a slice the size of a laptop. Others receive a slice the size of a groundnut, and many more are still waiting for the knife to even touch the cake.
And that's where the sweetness turns a bit sour, doesn't it? It's a stark visual of the inequality we see. It's not about the size of the cake, but how it's shared, or in many cases not shared at all. It makes you wonder who's doing the cutting.
Indeed, it's like a family meeting, isn't it? If Ghana were a family, Independence Day would look exactly like that. The elders sit at the front, looking very important, nodding wisely. The youth sit at the back, whispering, fidgeting, maybe on their phones trying to escape the boredom.
And everybody is pretending the uncle who borrowed money in 1987 will eventually pay it back. You know that uncle, Auntie Amma, the one who always has a big investment opportunity coming next month?
Oh, I know that uncle very well. He's in every family, isn't he? Always full of promises, but the money, it never materializes. So the chairman rises to speak, all solemn. My fellow family members, he begins, our family is progressing. And everyone nods, because what else are you going to do?
Our farm is producing. More nodding. Our goats are multiplying. And then a voice from the back, quiet, but cutting through all the pretense. If the goats are multiplying, why is meat still a guest in our soup?
Ha! That's the voice of common sense, Jimmy. The voice of the everyday Ghanaian who sees the statistics, hears the proclamations, but then looks into their own pot and wonders, where is it? The chairman clears his throat. Of course, let us proceed with the cultural display. Because when you can't answer the tough questions, you just distract everyone with a dance, right?
Exactly. It's the classic move, and it brings us back to that word, potential. If potential were cocoa beans, Ghana would have filled the Atlantic Ocean by now. We are constantly told we have potential in agriculture, tourism, technology, industry, youth development. I mean, at this point, Ghana has more potential than a WhatsApp motivational group. Every morning, another inspiring message about our boundless potential.
Oh, don't even get me started on the WhatsApp groups, Jimmy. All that rise and shine and you are a champion talk, but then you look around and nothing changes. It's like we're permanently stuck in the potential phase. We've mastered the art of having potential, but the only thing we occasionally struggle with is turning that potential into pavement. Literal pavement, mind you, and metaphorical pavement.
That's the crux of it, isn't it? We have all the ingredients, but the recipe for actual progress seems to be consistently missing a crucial step. Or perhaps the chefs are just not using the right cooking method.
Or they're just too busy giving speeches about how delicious the potential ingredients are instead of actually cooking the meal.
Ha! That's a perfect way to put it. Now, let me pause here for a moment and ask you, our listeners, something. Do you think Ghana at 69 is progressing fast enough? Tell us in the comments. We really want to hear your thoughts on this. And if you believe Ghana deserves less noise and more solutions, please take a second to like this video and share it with someone who loves Ghana but, like us, wants to see the country move forward.
Yes, please do. Your voices are so important and we need to hear what you're seeing on the ground. Let's make this a real conversation, not just another speech. Now, Jimmy, back to the conversation. You were talking about pavement, or rather the lack of it, weren't you?
Indeed, Auntie Amma. Ah, yes, the road. In Ghana, sometimes it is smooth, sometimes it is gravel, and sometimes it is an archaeological excavation site. You know, you can drive on a Ghanaian road and learn geography, engineering, and prayer all at the same time. You're navigating craters, hoping your tires survive, and praying you don't fall into an open trench.
Oh my goodness, Jimmy, you're so right. Just last week, I was on my way to visit my sister in Kasoa, and I swear, I thought my trotro was going to perform a magic trick and disappear into one of those potholes. They're not just holes anymore, they're like small swimming pools after a rainfall. It's an adventure, every single drive.
But let us not complain too much, Auntie Amma, because potholes have become important national infrastructure. They slow traffic, they reduce speeding, and occasionally they swallow taxis, which in fairness also solves the parking problem, right?
Multi-purpose infrastructure!
Ha ha ha! Oh, Jimmy, you make me laugh. Solves the parking problem indeed. It's either that or it causes a whole new kind of traffic jam when everyone stops to help pull the poor taxi out. But it's true, sometimes you have to find the humour in it because otherwise you just cry from the frustration.
And speaking of things that frustrate and amuse us, at 69, Ghana has also perfected one of the most advanced time systems in the world, Ghanaian time. If a program begins at 10 a.m., it means the chairs arrive at 11:30, the microphones arrive at 12:15, the chief guest arrives at 1, and the speeches end at sunset. By the time the national anthem is sung, even the flag is tired.
Oh, Ghanaian time, the ultimate test of patience. I once attended a durbar where the invitation said 9 a.m. and I, being the punctual person I am, arrived at 9 a.m. sharp. I sat there for 3 hours watching them set up the chairs while the elders chatted away under a tree. When the chief finally arrived at 1 p.m., I swear I could feel my stomach rumbling in protest.
It's a phenomenon, isn't it? It's almost culturally ingrained now. You just factor in the Ghanaian time multiplier for any event. If it says 10 a.m., you arrive at 11:30 or 12, and you're still early enough to catch the opening remarks, which are usually 4 speeches deep into the program.
Exactly. It's like we've redefined the very fabric of time itself. But it's not just about punctuality. It reflects a certain laxity, perhaps, in how we approach things. If we can't even start a meeting on time, what does that say about our commitment to bigger issues?
It's a fair point, and it often affects our most crucial resource, the youth. Every Independence Day, we celebrate the youth and say they are the future of the nation. This is a very clever sentence, Auntie Amma, because it allows the present to avoid responsibility. We tell them they are the future, but then we don't give them the tools to build that future.
Oh, this one hits home, Jimmy. I see it with my own grandchildren. They are energetic, creative and brilliant. They have so many ideas, but sometimes they look at the system and they ask a simple, heartbreaking question. If we are the future, why does the future require 5 years experience? It's a vicious cycle.
It truly is. How can you gain experience if no one gives you a chance because you don't have experience? It's like asking someone to swim but never letting them near the water. We put so many hurdles in front of them and then wonder why they are not sprinting towards the finish line.
And many of them are forced to leave, to find opportunities elsewhere, because the future here feels like a distant dream, or worse, a dead end. We are losing so much talent, so much potential, because we're not investing in our youth in a meaningful way.
It's a tough reality, but despite all these challenges, there's one thing that always stands out: the great Ghanaian survival skill. Ghanaians are among the most resilient people on earth. Give a Ghanaian a small shop, unstable electricity, 3 taxis, 2 cousins requesting loans, and a landlord who believes rent should be paid in advance for the next century, and the Ghanaian will still survive.
Oh my goodness, yes. Not only survive, Jimmy, he will open a second shop. He will send his children to school. He will still contribute to the church. That is not just resilience. That is economic witchcraft, I tell you. It's an art form, really. How we manage to keep going against all odds. It's truly inspiring.
It is, isn't it? It's a testament to the sheer strength of character. We find a way, always, even when the system seems designed to make things as difficult as possible. And that brings us to what I call the true miracle of Ghana.
And what is that, Jimmy?
At 69, Ghana remains a remarkable paradox. We complain loudly, Auntie Amma. We grumble about everything under the sun. But we laugh easily. We argue fiercely. Oh, we can argue about football, politics, anything. But we help each other quickly. You see it every day.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful contradiction, isn't it? You might be having a heated debate with someone about the price of tomatoes, but if their car breaks down, you're the first one to offer help. That communal spirit, that willingness to look out for each other, it's what truly holds us together.
Exactly. A trotro can break down on the highway, and within minutes, the passengers become mechanics, advisors, comedians, and national policy analysts. Where else can you get economic commentary, marriage counseling, and football analysis in the same vehicle, all while fixing an engine with a piece of string? Only in Ghana, Auntie Amma. Only in Ghana.
Ha! I've been in those exact situations, Jimmy. One time our trotro stopped dead in the middle of nowhere, and before I knew it, one passenger was diagnosing the engine, another was leading a prayer session, and a third was telling jokes that had everyone in stitches, forgetting we were stranded. It's truly remarkable how we come together in moments of crisis, big or small.
It truly is our secret superpower, that blend of collective resilience and spontaneous camaraderie. So, as we reflect on this 69th birthday, what should Ghana truly wish for? Not just more speeches, I think we can agree on that. Not just more parades.
No, certainly not more speeches. My ears are tired of those. What we need is perhaps something simple, less noise and more sense, less talk about potential and more actual progress. We've talked the talk for long enough. It's time to walk the walk and maybe even run a little bit.
Exactly, because nations, like human beings, do not grow older just by counting years. They grow older by counting wisdom, by learning from mistakes, by adapting, by truly evolving beyond those fathers' rooms and building their own foundations. It's about maturity in action, not just in age.
And that wisdom needs to be applied to solving the real problems that affect ordinary Ghanaians every single day, not just grand projects that look good on paper, but actual solutions that put meat in the soup, pave the roads, and create real opportunities for the youth.
Absolutely. So, as the birthday drums fade and the flags return to their boxes, let us remember this proverb. A country is not built by speeches on Independence Day, but by decisions on ordinary Tuesdays. It's the consistent, everyday choices that truly shape our future.
That's a powerful proverb, Jimmy, and so true. Those ordinary Tuesdays, the mundane decisions, the small actions, those are the building blocks. Ghana is 69, still hopeful, still noisy, still resilient, still ours.
And perhaps that is the most important independence of all. The independence to shape our own destiny, with Uncommon Sense leading the way. If you enjoyed this reflection from the Republic of Uncommon Sense, please take a moment to like the video, leave your thoughts in the comments, and share it with someone who cares about Ghana's future.
And definitely subscribe for more thoughtful conversations about our country and our society, because if Ghana is going to make it to 100, we will need a lot more uncommon sense. Thank you for joining us today.
Happy Independence Day, Ghana. Let's work towards a future filled with more solutions and less noise. Until next time, stay uncommon.